Streaming live now on News8000.com. You're watching WKBT La Crosse. This is News 8 Now, this weekend.
Good evening, and thank you for watching News 8 Now this weekend. I'm Michael Germain. One person is in custody after crashing a UTV into a battle tank. According to the Mondovi Police Department, an officer responded to Veterans Memorial Park in Mondovi around 1 a.m. on Saturday. The officer confirmed reports that a UTV had hit a tank on display there. Officials believe the driver was on Oak Street when it left the roadway and hit multiple signs before running into the tank. Speed and alcohol are believed to be factors in the crash. The driver was arrested for operating under the influence. The Deke Slayton Airfest is officially coming to an end. Today was the last chance for people to enjoy the air show at the La Crosse Regional Airport. Saturday marked the opening day, featuring a variety of performers, including the Navy Blue Angels, the F-22 Raptor demo team, and many civilian pilots. Approximately 10,000 people attended to enjoy the show up in the sky. And one attendee says it is great spending the day with his family on Father's Day.
I mean, I got my son with me, my wife, my brother-in-law, my father-in-law. I have two other daughters. They're doing their thing, but they're with us in spirit. My mother-in-law is here with us in spirit, so it's still a good time.
Approximately 1,000 volunteers contributed their time and energy to ensure a successful air show. Steamboat Days in Winona kicked off its final day with the annual Grande Parade. Thousands of spectators lined the streets this afternoon for the mile-long parade. Organizers say the event is one of the top parades in the Midwest, and participants are selected by a jury. Special features for this year's parade include United States Marine Band, Miss America 2024, and local bands. For many, the parade is more than entertainment.
I just love the fact that it's the whole community coming together and celebrating all these people from all these rural communities doing great things for their community and having a good time.
Steamboat Days runs until 10:30 tonight, featuring a carnival, comedy shows, and fireworks. What better way to celebrate Father's Day than by enjoying a car show? The show was hosted by Corona's Cantina Grill in West Salem. Folks could showcase anything from cars, bikes, and even trucks. Tacos were even on sale for $1. And the event organizer says the best present a father can have is his kids.
My best present, it's this. This is my best present. And I think for all the fathers that are here, you know, like it's a cool experience, you know, come and hang out, you know, check new cars and then show you a car. I think that's the best present a father can get.
Winners were chosen for Best Car, Best Truck, Best Motorcycle, and Best UTV.
As we look to end your Father's Day, we are going to continue to track the threat for showers and thunderstorms that will continue into your Monday morning. Speaking of Monday, it kicks off really our hot and humid pattern. Take a look. That's our severe weather outlook for the rest of your Sunday. A marginal and even slight risk. In the yellow, there is that tornado probability. So again, make sure that you are staying weather aware even as we head further into your Sunday night and evening, just to make sure that you get all the warnings if they become issued. We're going to continue to watch as that storm threat builds in, especially after midnight. We're only going to cool into those 70s. So again, in addition to making sure that you are staying weather aware, make sure that you are staying cool and hydrated as we head into the overnight hours. In the full forecast, we are going to break down not only how long this heat sticks around for, but also a pretty active pattern next week. So we're going to take a look at just how much rain the area could see. That's coming up later on in this half hour.
A proposal could pump the brakes on drive-through fast foods in Minnesota's capital city. St. Paul is looking at a possible complete ban. When it comes to convenience, a drive-through is as easy as it gets. But moving forward, St. Paul's city planner says this service model doesn't align with the city's plan. At a public hearing Friday, folks in the restaurant and hospitality industry pushed back, citing a loss of revenue.
This amendment would take away that choice from the customer who is, let's be honest, just going to drive to the next city to get what they need.
This map shows all the drive-thrus in the city. Important to note, the proposal would only impact new developments. City leaders are looking at a range of options, including new design standards and taking notes from Minneapolis experience. That city banned drive-through facilities within city limits in 2019. The Planning Commission will not make a recommendation to the full council until at least August. 8 people were hurt, 2 critically, when a gunman opened fire at a splash pad in a Detroit suburb yesterday evening. An 8-year-old boy was struck in the head and is one of those in critical condition. CBS News correspondent Wendy Gillette reports.
There was panic and terror in Rochester Hills, Michigan, just after 5 p.m. Saturday, when a man fired as many as 20 times at a splash pad where families were trying to keep cool.
There were multiple victims wounded on scene. Our deputies began providing emergency first aid, including tourniquets.
Sheriff Michael Bouchard said 3 of the victims were from the same family, 2 of them children. He says the shooting appears to be random. Sheriff's deputies descended on a nearby neighborhood after getting a description of a vehicle and tracing it to an address. They say they found the suspect dead inside the house of an apparent self-inflicted gunshot.
The reason that quick containment is critically important, in my opinion, and why potentially more lives were saved is we don't know what the next chapter was going to be.
The suspect was described as a 42-year-old man with mental health challenges. His motive is unclear. At the news conference, the sheriff showed an image of a semi-automatic weapon found on the suspect's kitchen table.
A lot of blood. A lot of blood.
Neighbor Jarrett Schmidt went to the splash pad to help the victims.
I know these people. This is my neighborhood. These are friends. These are family members. This is horrible.
The Oakland County Sheriff's Office has responded to other mass shooting incidents in recent years, including in Oxford, Michigan, when a 15-year-old shot and killed 4 high school students in 2021. Sheriff Bouchard called this incident a gut punch to the community. Wendy Gillette, CBS News.
The sheriff says a handgun and 3 empty magazines were recovered. Coming up on News 8, gas prices are cheaper this summer compared to last. After the break, we'll tell you how it's helping drive down inflation. Stay with us. That's up next.
Senator Baldwin says I'm not from Wisconsin. But this was my childhood home. Graduated East High. Became a Badger in '86, where I've had my company for over 20 years.
And this is where we live. It's our family home.
I'm a 4th-generation Wisconsinite. It made me who I am. If Senator Baldwin's not going to be honest with you about where I'm from, what makes you think she'll be honest with you about anything? I'm Eric Hovde, and I approve this message.
You're young, but your bathroom is old. I get it. I visit my kids, grandkids, my precious great-grandkids. Doesn't fit their lifestyle. Not safe. Old and ugly. You'll be amazed at the transformation you can make in just a few days. New tub and shower with all new fixtures, new toilet, new sink and vanity, new flooring, at an investment much less than you might think. Call the Board Store Home Improvements today for a prompt free estimate on your new bathroom.
Today we want to talk about the Center Stage program, what it does for our community, and why Maury's created it.
We started the Center Stage program because we're looking for ways we can help some of our non-for-profits who have very minimal options. When it comes to why we're doing it, using a couple of our core values of heart and grit, they say, how are we going to make it happen? Well, we're going to give them a little extra boost that they need to help get the word out of who they are and help them grow, to help them say, yes, I can in 2024.
Don't sweat the prices this summer at Black River Furniture Outlet. Stop in and try our new Poly Outdoor. Bottom prices on top quality fan back, rollback, and swivel gliders. Love seats, pub seats, side tables, and more. Shop rustic cabin furniture handcrafted from real wood, perfect for any home. Accent with chair sides, lamps, and a huge selection of rugs. Finish up in the bed shed and browse different styles for any size. Storage beds and bunk beds available. Celebrating 30 years of community and business. Black River Furniture Outlet, Black River Falls.
Gas prices are cheaper than last summer and miles away from where they peaked 2 years ago. AAA says the national average for regular gas stood at $3.46 a gallon on Thursday. That's down $1.56 from the national record of $5.02 set in June of 2022. It's also down 13 cents from this point last year. Steadily lowering prices since mid-April have helped take pressure off cash-strapped consumers. And the cooling prices at the pump have also played a central role in helping to drive down inflation. For some perspective, on an inflation-adjusted basis, gas prices are in line with where they were before the pandemic. Working remotely comes with increased flexibility and a better work-life balance, but you might want to make sure you're actually working. Some Wells Fargo employees just found out the hard way. This week, Wells Fargo revealed that more than a dozen workers were fired for simulating keyboard activity. In other words, they were pretending to work, likely using a device called a mouse jiggler that keeps your screen active while you're away. It's not clear what the employees were doing instead of working. A bank spokesperson declined to offer more details about the firings, saying only, quote, Wells Fargo holds employees to the highest standards and does not tolerate unethical behavior. Bloomberg reported the terminations via filings to the Financial Industry Regulatory Authority. Friday, the developers of a popular board game released a new version that touches on the impact of climate change. Catan: New Energies is a twist on the original version, Settlers of Catan. The game is based on real environmental science. The object of the game: players must choose between renewable energy or fossil fuel-based power plants in its society. While fossil fuels may allow a player to grow faster, it will create more pollution, and too much pollution will cause problems. The game's developers hope it will show how we can transition to a more sustainable and regenerative energy and economic system. Coming up on News 8, many people feel lonely and underappreciated at work. After the break, we'll tell you why some people are feeling this way. Stay with us. That's up next.
Your Home Improvement Company is a local company specializing in reviving outdated and worn out bathrooms, and right now we're offering a significant discount to homeowners. That's right, you can save up to 30% off your bathroom remodel. Call the number on your screen and take advantage of these huge savings. With over 2 decades of experience, you'll notice the difference with our superior American-made bathroom remodeling products installed by certified local professionals committed to exceptional customer service, all backed by a lifetime warranty. Call today to schedule your free estimate and save 30% on your bathroom remodel. Whether you dream of a complete bathroom remodel or a simple tub to shower conversion, we'll surpass your expectations with our array of stunning design options and top quality materials. Enjoy a premier remodeling experience with trusted products with flexible financing options. Call today to book your free estimate and take advantage of our limited time offer. Don't miss this chance to elevate your home with your Home Improvement Company. Your Home Improvement Company, where it's your home made better.
The pain level was over 10. There's days where I just sat and cried and asked the good Lord to take me. And my doctor recommended that I go to Good Feet and try the arch supports. And I took about 3-4 steps, turned around and went and sat back down and started to cry. It was the first time that I had no pain. I'm not an actor. I want people to know my testimony. I want them to know what arch supports can do from Good Feet.
See for yourself with a free personalized arch support fitting at the Good Feet store.
As your local Touchstone Energy Cooperative, we wear many hats. We take pride in serving our members and our community by going the extra mile in everything we do. Because we not only work here, we live here. Touchstone Energy Cooperatives, your source for power and information.
Nearly half of workers under 25 struggle with feeling lonely and underappreciated on the job. A survey by the American Psychological Association finds younger workers have a tough time connecting with older workers, often saying people in their organization who are not close to their age do not see the value in their ideas. The age group reporting the most stress on the job are people ages 26 to 43. The study suggests more attention needs to be paid to mental health at work. New research shows World Trade Center responders who had more severe exposure to the toxic dust or debris may have a higher risk of dementia before age 65. The Stony Brook Medicine study followed the responders' cognition from 2014 through 2022. Exercise can improve the mood of adults with Down syndrome. New research published in the International Journal of Environmental Research and Public Health finds light physical exercise, including 30 minutes of walking, boosted mental function, mood, and quality of life. A previous study found walking alone can boost information processing. Let's send it over to meteorologist Blaze Keller for a look at our weekend weather forecast.
As we look ahead to our next work week, we are going to be entering into a few hot days, to say the least, especially there Monday and Tuesday. Take a look at our expected heat index values as we jump into your Monday afternoon. Upper 80s to low 90s, not only here, but as far north as Eau Claire. Even Rhinelander kind of feeling a little bit of that heat. Certainly the farther south, it's going to be a little bit warmer, but watch as that warmth makes its way northwards as we go into your Tuesday, feeling like the low 90s as far north as Superior, if not Marquette. So it is going to be a hot and humid Tuesday as well. Maybe getting a little bit of a break there on Wednesday, but it doesn't look like really the heat breaks down. Maybe just a break briefly before that heat rebuilds as we go into the second half of next week. That being said, make sure that you're staying cool and hydrated throughout this upcoming work week. And if you're outdoors, take frequent breaks. That goes for your pets as well. Check in on the elderly if they are in an area that doesn't have adequate AC. And especially at night, make sure that you, your friends, your family are staying cool and hydrated. And if you're outside, whether it's for work or play, make sure that you're wearing lightweight and light colored clothing. In addition to the heat, not only this Father's Day, but into your Monday, we've got a chance for some severe weather this evening. We're in a marginal and slight risk with all hazards possible. There's that tornado threat, the strong winds, as well as that large hail, but we're not out of the woods when it comes to severe weather, even into your Monday. We're now into a marginal risk for severe weather. The good news is, as we get hotter, it's just going to be a little bit harder for these storms to form. That doesn't mean that they won't, but it's just that much harder for them to. And we continue to see even a marginal and possibly slight risk as we look ahead into your Tuesday as well. So it's going to be an active few days here across not only the La Crosse area, but really across the Midwest and the Plains. There's a look at your evening, as I mentioned, and as we'll take a look at here in just a moment. Those storms do build in as we head overnight, especially past midnight. They're coming out of South Dakota and Minnesota, so maybe they'll be dying down as they're impacting us, but yellows and oranges and even those reds indicating those stronger showers and thunderstorms. Winds continue to remain out of the south, and that pushes that rain activity well off to our north as we head further into your Monday and Tuesday. But take a look at the 10-day rain precipitation kind of estimate here. Most of Wisconsin anywhere between 2 to 5 inches of estimated rain. We don't need it necessarily. We'll always take a little bit, but when you start talking multiple inches of rain, that could lead to some minor flooding. So if that is an area, or if that happens to you where you live, you may want to get some sub pumps and some flood things going to make sure that the flooding doesn't become worse. There's a look at your Monday from midnight through about 5 p.m. We're into the upper 80s to low 90s. And there's a look at not only your 7, but also your 10-day forecast as well. Pretty active from Monday all the way through next Monday. We finally start to feel cooler as we go into next weekend.
Coming up in sports, Legion baseball action down at Copeland Park, plus the Brewers going for another series win over the Reds. It came down to the last out. Kate Overton has the highlights after the break.
Clear Choice Window and Home Solutions, your choice for quality, affordable windows, installed by our experienced team. Contact us or stop into our showroom today for your free estimate.
I'm Tammy Baldwin, and I approve this message.
I'm 82. 86.
90 years young.
Eric Hovde thinks people like us shouldn't be able to vote.
If you're in a nursing home, you only have 5-6 month life expectancy. Almost nobody in a nursing home is in a point to vote.
Son, I've served this country. I think I can handle a ballot.
What a jerk.
Eric Hovde, I'm fully aware of whom I'm voting for, and it won't be you.
I've been with U.S. Cellular for 27 years. They've always taken care of me. But when they asked me to talk to you about their special customer event, Us Days, I said, I gotta get in shape. So they sent me this Hollywood trainer. Oh, this guy's no joke. Us Days means exclusive deals just for us customers.
Now let's try burpees.
Us Days is back at U.S. Cellular. Current customers get $1,200 off any phone, plus $300 off any tablet.
Life happens. When people hit bumps in the road, Family and Children's Center is here to help. FCC offers mental health support with 20 different programs, support for hurts, heartaches, and hardships. Because life happens, contact FCC Outpatient Therapy at fcconline.org.
At River Valley Remodelers, we know that the bathroom is the most personal space in your house. That's why we don't come in with preconceived ideas or cookie-cutter installs. We'll sit down and talk with you about your needs and dreams. Whether it's a tub or shower or an entire bathroom design, we'll take the time to talk with you and get things just the way you want it. For a limited time, get a free shower door or a color upgrade with your shower purchase. So let's talk about the most personal room in your house. River Valley Remodelers. Improve your home, build our community.
Covering all of the exciting action from your community. Here's News 8 Now Sports with Kate Overton.
Welcome to News 8 Now Sports. After the rain cleared this morning, it was a great day for some ball games. The Legion season is in full swing, and we had a couple of teams down at Copeland Park to start the afternoon. Let's go there. Lacrosse Post 52, the home team. They're going up against the Prairie du Chien Post 68 Grasshoppers. First inning. The Grasshoppers put together a two-out rally. First, it's Bryce Lenzendorf. He singles up the middle, and then in steps Hunter Jones. And Jones crushes this pitch deep to left field. It's over the wall for a two-run shot. Post 68 takes an early lead. Bottom half of the first, and Post 52 answers. A man on for Grayson Viendenhall, and he sends one out to the gap in right field. That's down. Lever comes in to score. That makes it a one-run game. And then in the third, Johnny Lever smokes one into the outfield. That's into the gap. Lever is in with a stand-up double. And then two batters later, it's Viendenhall again. This time, pops one out to left field. The catch is made, but Lever comes in to score. The game's tied at 2. This one would go into 10 innings, but it's the Grasshoppers who come out on top, 6-4. In case you missed it, last night the Lacrosse Steam making their franchise debut in the inaugural Northwood Softball League. They were hosting the Madison Nightmares down at Copeland Park, and the fans showed out. Lacrosse would go on to win 2-1 in a close game. Now the Steam are in Madison tonight for game number 2 of the season. They'll be back at home next week on Tuesday. In the MLB, the Brewers going for a series win today against the Cincinnati Reds, and it was a fun one. Let's go there. Started a little goofy. Colin Ray trying to pick off Ellie De La Cruz. And that's a mistake. The ball gets away. De La Cruz has some speed. Coming around third, safe at home. Reds take a 2-0 lead. 6th inning, now 3-1 Reds. But with 2 runners on, Willie Adames is going to give the Brewers the lead. Sends one out to center field. Clears the fence for a 3-run shot. Milwaukee goes up 1. 7th inning now. Runner on third, and Christian Yelich lays down the bunt, and that's perfect. A run scores. Yelich safe. Brewers go up 2. 9th inning, Reds making a comeback. Runner on second. That ball gets down in center field, but Blake Perkins, the throw into home, and he's out at the plate. A perfect play to end it. Brewers win 5-4. Twins, they're playing 2 games today against the Athletics. First inning of game 1, Carlos Correa going to get things started with a bang. Sends one out to deep left field. That's gone for a 2-run shot. Twins jump out in front. Very next batter, and Royce Lewis wants to go back-to-back. He goes opposite field for a solo shot, make that 3-0 Twins.
4th inning now. Correa up again and again. He's going deep. This time into the upper deck. I'm not sure that ball even landed. Minnesota takes game 1 6-2. I'll have game 2 action tonight, plus highlights from the final round of the U.S. Open. That's all for sports. We'll be right back.
Get the day's news in your inbox. Email newsletters from News 8 Now. Sign up today. Go to news8000.com/newsletters to get started.
This Monday, one day only, earn a 40-cent Hy-Vee fuel saver for every $50 you spend. That's a 40-cent fuel saver for every $50. Monday only, and only at Hy-Vee.
You're thinking about new windows and doors. I've been thinking about new windows and doors for over 40 years. You're thinking about the best window at the best price. I'm thinking about the best window at the best price for you. The best quality, installed by professional installers at a fair price. If you're planning new windows and doors, you owe it to yourself to contact the Board Store Home Improvements for a prompt free estimate. You'll be glad you did. Contact us today.
This is Kathy. She's about to see her dentist. She's afraid. Not because of the drill, but because of the bill. A big bill. But Kathy doesn't need to be afraid, and neither do you, thanks to affordable dental insurance from Physicians Mutual Insurance Company. It's easy to get this coverage. Don't believe me? Call or go online for all the details. You could even have this free information kit. This isn't a discount plan or preventive-only coverage. This is real dental insurance. It helps pay for over 400 procedures. That's a lot. I'm talking cleanings, fillings, crowns, bridges, root canals, even dentures. Bottom line, you'll have help paying for routine care and expensive major work. But if you want deductibles, forget it. There aren't any. No annual maximum either. Plus, you can see any dentist you want. Stop fearing the big bill. Start saving at the dentist. Call now or go to sendinfokit.com.
Physicians Mutual, Physicians Mutual.
This Monday, one day only, earn a 40-cent Hy-Vee fuel saver for every $50 you spend. That's a 40-cent fuel saver for every $50. Monday only, and only at Hy-Vee.
It's the one tab in your browser that's worth keeping open because it's always here for you with local news, weather, sports, and more. News8000.com.
We are continuing to track that threat for not only hot conditions, but also that severe weather as we head further into your Sunday evening and overnight. There is a look at your severe weather outlook. All hazards are possible. That does include an isolated tornado threat. Those storms should be rolling in no sooner than midnight. Here's a look at your extended forecast.
We want to thank you so much for watching News 8 Now this weekend. We'll see you right here at 10.